I'm gonna have to get a little louder because people say they can't hear me. Can you hear us? It's my birthday, and this is the person who is why I have a birthday. I want you to look. Sorry. And you see why I'm wearing sunglasses? 'Cause I don't have any makeup on because I just got out of the shower. I scrubbed myself so good. I'm telling you, the car wash ain't got nothing on me. I wash my hair.
609, which is your birthday.
Yeah, they're gonna identity theft me. Now you guys can cast my chart. So anyway, I'm here for a purpose besides just being. And what are you hiding from people? She's like playing the Chic of Araby. Hey, Mom, do you know this that song? She used to sing it for me when I was little.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she did, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid to do it now because
a lot of things I didn't do.
I would screw up the lyrics. I would end up adding other things to it. And then people would accuse me of cultural insensitivity, and I God knows I don't want to get in trouble for something like that. On my birthday, me be profane or rude and obnoxious? Never.
Culturally insensitive. Wow.
But anyway, we have. Oh, sorry. Okay, do you see where her feet are? Right here.
She
And
sat on my middle. She has broken my toes.
okay, you know
What's he gonna do?
I think where my screw up is I have this in the wrong place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this open laptop right
Be careful.
in front of. She has this. I want to show you this. She has this really cute Christmas tree with cats on it, and then she has a cat clock, and then you see, of course, my father's. He was in the Air Force, and he was in this plane, and they went down over the Sea of Japan. Hit an air pocket, went down over 10,000 feet. He about. They didn't have Depends in those days, but if they did, he would. Let's say he shit his pants. Okay. Anyway, he decided he didn't like flying too much, and my father and I kind of always agreed on that. So anyway, we are going to put this this laptop, right where I showed you, and that way you can see what we're about to try and do. Oh, and by the way, yes, I did have a little bit of nature's medicine on the exact time of my birthday. And I hope this doesn't get age restricted because that's really a jagoff move when YouTube does that. And we're obviously both over 21. And no, she didn't partake, by the way. Okay, yeah, they can see you.
Gee whiz.
Okay, now, she says that I should just use a knife. Use a scissors instead
Carefully.
of. And, because, I don't know if there's any paperwork inside this or anything. I forgot to bring the clapboard in.
Now, it says bake me a wish on the
Yeah,
side
bake.
of that box.
Oh, so maybe I should start thinking of some wishes.
That's what it says, bake me a wish. Must be the name of the company,
Okay, that's clever.
because that's part of their website.
And of
It
course,
says
could you
fragile,
believe that
irritable,
it's purple on top? The actual box. I mean,
Yeah, that must be the name of the company. I don't know what city it's in.
This is Bake Me a Wish. 125 Seneca Trail, Boyertown, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
And that's a 19512. So I don't know, is that anywhere close to Philly or maybe Harrisburg or
I
something?
can look that up on my map.
But my hair is still kind of wet, and that's because I'm trying to encourage curl. Okay, here. I want to do this. I want to make sure that you're still. Oh, I'm cutting you out of the frame. I don't want to do
Okay,
that.
just open the cake
No.
carefully. We don't want Debbie's cake to go amiss. After she had it sent to you. Did you tell people?
Yeah, my friend Daniel, who mailing address I used to get package is easier. Okay, I want to show you what this looks like. This is a styrofoam thing,
Okay.
kind of like
From
when you
Bake
get
Me a Witch.
when you get
It's
Omaha
really,
steaks.
wow.
It's a real nice cooler, and you
Cooler
see it
top,
says
yeah.
"Bake me a wish."
Okay, set it. Please set it down on the bed to open it up.
I can't do that because we won't
Can't.
see it on the frame.
Okay. Just be careful. Here.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna set this.
That's here. That's dry
Oh,
ice.
okay.
Just
It's
put it
well,
on.
it's
Just
kind of wet
yeah,
ice
just
now.
put it on that.
Okay, now. Oh, with all these protective
Okay.
paper, and then
You're just supposed
their
to.
insignia. Wait. Okay, hold on a second.
I think this might be.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is clever. And you know what? I'll get use out of this too. I'm like cats like boxes. You know how.
Wait, this is your
Clever.
cake, so be careful opening
Okay,
it.
now packaging is.
There are no instructions, so.
They figure that we're not idiots, right? Well, this is awfully fancy.
Okay, there's.
Oh,
the
it says
dinner.
"Bake Me a Wish, New York." Ooh, and it's in purple and gold. A BW.
I wouldn't cut it,
Okay.
but that's me.
See, she's fancy.
At the very bottom of your. Try, skip
try
your
not to
hair.
cut my hair.
Don't cut your hair. No, don't do that. I don't want to listen to that all day.
Because you know it's bad enough I got a chunk cut out of her hair from her fan in a nursing home. Oh, I was so upset. I was like, and some of you picked
Pay
up on a
attention to what
piece
you're
of it.
doing.
Okay. Can you see?
Don't tell nursing. You know.
Oh. Oh. Okay, first of all, this has a thing of all the colors of the rainbow, candles,
Oh, he comes with candles too. Boy, they didn't miss it.
and it has a card, and it says "Happy Birthday." And right now, I'm going to ask you to hold this.
Wait! Don't let go of it. Whatever you do.
Okay, don't let go of this. And now you can't see where my leg is.
Your card fell on the floor.
Okay, well okay,
over there.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking my left hand and I'm balancing on her hurricane. Okay, and I'm taking the other hand, foot, and now it's on. Okay, I got both my feet on the ground. Now there's something fell out, and it
Yeah.
says here. It says, "Bake me a wish, care and share. Your gift is best served at room temperature on the day it arrives. Refrigerated gifts. Allow 1 to 2 hours to thaw. Store airtight. Refrigerate up to 5 days. Freeze up to 2 months. Other gifts. Store airtight up to 5 days." So okay, I already screwed up by not refrigerating it right away. Well, I wouldn't have room to
It's
refrigerate
frozen
anyway.
anyway because of
It's frozen?
It is frozen.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
And how you know this is because the dry ice that was on top of it was frozen.
But no, it was actually melted. It was just a bag of water. And, anyway, the card, there's a card. It says, "Happy birthday." And it says, "Dear Leathur, sending beautiful birthday wishes to a beautiful and dear friend. Happy birthday, Leathur. Love, Debbie." And I'm going to show this. Is yes, proof that I actually do have friends. And oh, speaking of, Mom, I want you to talk to people. I want to show people something.
You wouldn't believe how old she is. You wouldn't believe how old I am. Figure it out. She was born when I was just a year out of college. So you can figure out how old she is. And she's going to hate me for that. However, she made me talk makes me. Can you imagine? Her friend Debbie sent her this birthday cake, and I'm glad because usually I bake her a cake for her birthday, and it just isn't in the cards this year. Not a whole lot's been in the cards this year so far, but I usually make her a tube cake, and she likes German chocolate, so I make her a German chocolate cake for her birthday. That's her favorite cake, but we just had a pass on that this year. However, Debbie, her dear friend, uh, and sent her this cake, and it really looks nice. It's pretty, and we actually have all kinds of candles here. Through the years, we've collected all the age candles, which I'm not allowed to use on her cake this year. But like I said, she was born a year when out of college a year. Figure it out, people. Anyway, she's told everybody how old I was so repeatedly that I owe her for this. But I wish she'd hurry up and get back here. This cake, I don't know how much it weighs. It doesn't say the weight. It must be on the outside of the box, but I think she probably tore that off. It certainly was well packed. Ugh. Well, they have some purple candles on here, which her favorite color. So, hey, Leathur, come on. This is getting a little heavy. I couldn't get out to get her a birthday gift, and I had to use my imagination, so I just wrote her a birthday letter.
I screwed up. I apologize to you guys. One of my buddies, fellow YouTuber, subscribes to my channel, and I subscribe to his. And I apologize. I don't have nearly enough time to watch everybody's stuff all the time because I got my hands full with her. Not that I'm complaining anything. But anyway, he sent me a postcard. He sent it about a month ago. I just got it the same day that I got this because my friend who I get my mail at his house. He has a life. Anyway, I was going to show you guys the postcard.
In the hallway where the
I
cake
thought it was.
Where the cake was. Wasn't it there?
Oh no, I don't think so. Because the cake was in the stair landing where all the guitars used to be.
Oh.
And I wouldn't have had something with personally dressed to be casually like that. I would have had that someplace. Plus, what if the thing leaked again? I wouldn't have had
that's
risky
true.
dripping water.
You could show my letter. It's right there.
Where is
it? Right.
Oh, okay. Here. Now, I want to take a look at it to see if there's anything I don't want the world to see first.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, right in the front. Okay. All right.
You need to show the front of the card.
Okay. Well, here. First of all, you want to see really neat penmanship.
And
Look
that's
at this.
for the hand that isn't working. That's my bad
I
hand.
thought this looked like calligraphy.
Well, that's my bad hand is working this morning.
And she put a
I
sticker.
could only use 2 fingers. So.
Well, it's got an American flag, and she used this blank stationery card that has a very old and very real, genuine Garfield sticker. She says
That's actually from 1978 when Garfield really first came out. That was some stickers that I had ordered from Jim Davis. they came in sheets of different Garfield poses, and I chose the one on the moon because that's you. So anyway,
You got neat penmanship. I couldn't do this with anything I write.
I was only using my two fingers and my that pen with
Oh.
the rubber
Of course,
enforcement.
your mom had gorgeous, gorgeous penmanship. Kind of similar to yours, but a little bit better.
Well, we were raised with the Parker system. That's why there was a system of cursive writing at that time, and you practiced with the ovals. And it was the person that developed it was named Parker. And we went to this.
Oh, yeah.
I had the same first grade teacher that she did, right up through.
This doesn't happen anymore.
No.
You know. I was
Not
lucky
in
enough
the
to
cities.
experience having teachers that, while I had them, I didn't care for them at all. But in retrospect, I realized they were some of the best teachers I had. Like Mrs. Winstead, my sixth grade teacher, she I thought was obnoxious and a busybody, and you gotta get up pretty early in the morning to get something past me, she would say. And it wasn't a
Didn't
lie.
teach you very good penmanship.
But no, the penmanship we didn't learn. But she wouldn't put up with anything. And kids, schools need that. You need teachers like that, and they're afraid to do that. And in California, it's against the law.
Anyway, can we take care of our...
So let's see this. This right away, I'm seeing...
Don't take it out of the plastic, whatever you do.
No, don't?
Not now.
Oh, what, I'm going to put it in the freezer? Okay, well, I want you to look at this.
You're going to put it in the refrigerator.
No, if it's frozen, I should put it in the freezer. Right?
Did you read the instructions?
No, what did I mean, I read them. I don't remember what they were, though. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. I smoke them bold. Okay? You know, this should be a damn reality show.
This is falling off me.
I mean,
this whole thing is falling
what is it? What does the Osborns have that we don't have? If you think about it.
This is not. They're frozen in the center. There's a big block of ice in there.
Well, I'm putting this in the freezer.
Easy, jeez. Anyway, this cake kind of came from Bake Me a Wish in New York. So,
when I was doing that, when I was doing that, I got a thing of meat out to thaw because, gotta have meat, right? And it turned out to be another thing of hamburger meat. So, you okay with
I
that?
thought you were having spaghetti.
No, okay, but no, that's not what we're gonna have today. I decided everybody wants to know what we're gonna have to eat as far as just what she and I are gonna have for dinner. And, and I wanna have something that obviously is gonna be easy enough to cook with what we're using to cook now, which would be going to be the rice cooker, and we're in the microwave or whatever. Anyway, I can make spaghetti and clams. What I can do is I can use a rotini pasta, the corkscrews, and I can cook them in the rice cooker very carefully. How I can keep them from overcooking is I'm going to fish them out using those sieves that I use to strain the coffee when I make the cowboy coffee, and I just scoop all the pasta out of there, put them in a holding thing, then sieve, yeah. No, I'm going to be straightening it out with a sieve. I'm going to be sticking it in, like...
The colander.
No, there's not... The colander doesn't hold enough. Trust me, we're going to have... It's going to spill on the ground. I'm going to have to put it in...
Okay.
I can't say a pot, but we'll put it in something.
Let's try again and see what
But anyway, then I'm going to use the rice cooker. Oh, yeah, you got to reserve, like, at least a half a cup of the pasta water. And then I just use the rice cooker to saute the onions in the oil and do the other things you've seen. How I make my clam sauce. That doesn't take too much time. I was going to do the pasta ahead of time last night,
You did?
but I didn't do it.
No.
No, because I ended up cooking. I had something else which, you know, um, anyway, it just, you know, it'll be all right. But anyway, it seems like that is.
Smoke another bowl. See how much sense we make.
Well, well, you sure you don't want to try it on my
No,
on my
darling.
birthday?
I don't even want to try gummies. No, thank you.
Well,
Your brothers tried and tried.
yeah, we tried to
Wow.
encourage my father when he got sick, you know, because cannabis has many health benefits. Most of you guys who watch my channel know this. And my father, you know, my brother and I cooperated one time to make him brownies. And my father, all of a sudden he says,
Took one bite, spit
these
it
brownies taste like shit. And, you know, my father, he was a very strong-willed,
out. He was explicit in his opinion.
stubborn, sincere. He had these sincerely held beliefs, and he, Mom, can you do that in a way that you don't cover your face?
Oh well, I was drying everything
Oh, okay,
out.
yeah, well,
All these, because they all have condensation on
yeah.
them, and I was drying
I
them
know,
out.
but there are people where they can't see your face, or they just see that thing and see
I
if you're
could put
hiding.
it over my head if you like.
Hey, do you have an extra lampshade?
Don't push your luck. Okay. I think I got everything
Do you
dry.
like the Roy Orbison vibes? You know, this is called How to Be Really Lazy. You know, because I don't.
Can't find your sleep shade.
Yeah, you know that cat thing. No, that probably made me look crazy. I wore the video where the video where I wear the cat because I didn't have any
Made
makeup
her
on.
look
I wore the cat thing and a surgical mask. And I was in bed. I was in pain. And I was pissed off. I forget what I was pissed off about, but I was really pissed off. Okay.
Okay, I tried all the walks.
Oh, that must have been when I just came back from being sick from pneumonia. Do you think it was? It was certainly after you came out of the nursing home and I was really tired and coughing and I couldn't sleep
I
because
came home to you
oh.
in your situation. I don't know what you did with the
And the thing is,
fondant.
you know that you need to rest, lay down and rest, and every time, as soon as you lay down, you start coughing, and I was so miserable,
You
man.
were
Oh.
awful. It was awful.
And the timing just couldn't have been worse. But I had to still take care of business and take care of her and do the best I can. And I'm so glad that Felix was here. Which, a man in the van, Felix, we were talking about him. We have not seen him in
Since-
good 3 weeks.
Yeah, the week that the ceiling fell down.
Yeah.
He
Can you imagine if he'd been sleeping there under that and to have something
Well,
like that
he-
happen? What
he
hell of
left.
a rude. Yeah, he's been working for one church where he was again doing some freebie thing. And then he found another situation where they actually did compensate him and treat him with the respect that the man deserves. And
where's the envelope for this? No, honey.
oh, here.
No.
Oh.
Okay, let me put this in here.
So I thought that the whole idea of this video was I was going to cut it and everything. I didn't realize it was frozen. I mean, shouldn't I? Because otherwise you're going
Why are
to
you
say,
going
why
to
don't
cut
I?
it?
Well,
you
because
you haven't even got the candles on it or done anything.
yeah, but I still think it should
Nobody
be.
celebrated your birthday, and
Oh, okay. Well then, all right.
Remember?
Well then, okay. Yeah, she has a point. See, I'm not thinking on a full deck of playing cards right
oh
now.
no,
So-
she's thinking on a full bowl.
Okay. She'll never
This
be part of the wacky tobacco
Leather.
generation.
I still have my Nancy Reagan green button. Just say no, okay? Hold, get over
You
it.
and Laura Ingram. You know, most of the Fox News people, they got that Dr. Mark Siegel, hates pot. Dr. Drew Pinsky hates pot. And it's like, you know who else hates pot? Dennis Prager. So many of the people go on and on about pot, man. And it's like,
Okay.
considering all the other things I could be doing, I don't think I'm too bad. Yeah.
Read this again. It says refrigerated gifts allow 1 to 2 hours to thaw and store airtight. Refrigerate up to 5 days. Freeze up to 2 months. So it's airtight as
Oh.
right.
Also, okay,
It's
I didn't
airtight.
break the seal.
You
So,
didn't
okay,
break
so
the seal,
I'm
so-
going to put it in the refrigerator for now. But then we'll do the candles after I've gotten a little bit of rest and stuff.
Right.
Because right now I'm not thinking clearly. But I just want you to see, isn't that really lovely? And I saw chocolate. Hello. You know, you have me at chocolate.
Yes.
So, Debbie, thank you. Oh, and I am going to take this here and show Ozzie this.
Careful.
Yeah.
You want your birthday wreath and that to go with it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna keep the instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah, here are the candles.
I'm going to show the candles because
Okay,
that's a
every-
perfect.
Well, you might as well take the instructions.
Did you see that the candles they make a perfect rainbow?
Yes.
And I adore rainbows so much. I wish I still had that original prism that your Aunt Linda got me.
I can't help you with that, Judy. You left your pipe on my bed.
Ooh. I left my pipe on Mom's bed 'cause I'm a pothead and it's my birthday. It's my birthday and I'm a motherfucking pothead. And my mom said, "You left your pipe on my bed." I wanted to show you something. First of all, you could take a look at the card she wrote out for me. Don't read it out loud because at least not the first sentence. Where she admits I'm as old as dirt and sin and all that stuff. Say hello.
Get your candles.
And aren't they? I was even having a running joke saying, let me see if I can put the prerequisite amount of. I don't know. At first I thought this was frozen or it was frozen and it's supposed to gradually fall out. Chocolate.
Oh, that's really nice.
Isn't that nice? And how it was packaged in, do you know Omaha Steaks, the coolers they get shipped in? They're like square, but they're styrofoam. And it has a thing of dry ice on it. Well, that's how it was. And it's just, the box is just really beautiful. And, oh yeah.
This must go. This had to go with this thing.
Yeah, and this is the place. It's called Bake Me a Wish.
Yeah, Bake Me a Wish.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is cool.
In a box.
Bake Me a Wish.
I love this box, okay?
This is cool.
You know?
That's cool. Yeah, let me be the first one to say happy birthday to you right now.
Thank you. This guy is such a good old friend, you know. You know who I wouldn't mind seeing today? Ricky Master. And he's an insane motherfucker. No, he's not. No, he's not. I shouldn't say that. But he acts crazy in a way, you know. And he's somebody that when you don't see him for a while, you worry about him and stuff. And I had a chance to see him that one day, and another day I gotten out of the shower. Lou Gasparini, if you're watching, hello. He said that Ricky and somebody else was in front of Ducktown Tavern, and I could run up the street and see him. But I was not feeling like putting my makeup and getting dressed again. I was just kind of ready to sit in front of the TV and watch whatever, you know. Maybe have a cup of coffee, which of course you know I can't have since the coffee maker's busted. Did you know that, right?
Your coffee maker's busted.
Yeah, I've been having to make instant coffee. And the thing is, I thought for sure I should have at least 3 jars of instant coffee here. And the thing is, I probably do still but I didn't have them all in the same place or something. Which I don't understand because I had been working, believe it or not, on organizing that kitchen and having it, while it's not clean by any stretch of the imagination, because the mice have totally taken over. I mean, you know, I really wish they could be toilet trained. If you could toilet train a mouse, you could toilet train cats. You know, people have had cats actually get on the damn toilet and they will do their business. Or actually, they have cats who are so smart they will.
I would like to know how the hell they did that one because
They pee in one and they poop in the other. So you end up saving so much money in kitty litter. Because the thing that I never understood about cats and litter boxes is you're doing both in the same place. You end up having shit soup. And who wants that? But if the cat's only shit there and you just lift it out and peed, say, in a toilet or something. Because, you're not getting the litter wet and stuff. It just, that would be. Or they have these special things that go over a toilet seat that they remind me of those rubber mats that are often around kitchens and food service places, and it's like it lifts you off the ground like about an inch, and you can easily hose it down because anyway, I'm thinking that would be a way to make it cleaner.
well, for cats.
Yeah, because you're thinking, okay, they're walking on their paws just like the shoes of our feet. That touches the ground. And if they're going to be digging around in a litter box and everything, and then they're going to get the shit germs on the ground, then they're going to be getting the shit germs on the carpet. And of course, we're already getting the germs of our own on the carpet from walking around everywhere. And then the cat wants to get with his shitty ass paws on my bed. Think about that. And I love cats. I really do. And I'm a germaphobe though. And you're probably watching me saying, "What the fuck is this woman talking about? We're not liking germs, and she lives in a vertical fucking petri dish." And I'm sorry, but like I said, my being one person, all that shit. Anyway, I'm going to set this.
Celebrate your birthday.
Well, right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this in the box, and I'm going to put it carefully in the thing. I'm not going to open this up yet because I'm going to wait until after. I'm actually going to get a little bit of rest, like by little, maybe like 2 hours or something, because somebody is planning on being here at 2 p.m. And plus, I need to only do a bare kind of cat nap because I have to hear the doorbell. And when the doorbell rings, I'm going to do bare minimum, make it blah blah blah. And I think might be okay. Oh, by the way, you want to know something? It's raining. You want to see something? But it's only like a drizzle kind of thing. But I heard a little birdie told me that the other person that lives with us is going to go out today and it's going to be gone all day. That means I'm not going to have, if I'm stuck here all day, at least I'm not going to be having to deal with any energies that are distasteful to my peace and my calm and my happiness. One thing I insist on my birthday is I just want to not be pissed off. I want to not be stressed out. Okay? And the delightful thing is that if nobody around me pisses me off, then I could just be not stressed and I could be happy. It's not like I want much. Usually I want really wonderful food like Chinese food, but spaghetti and clams that I make myself, that's fine. You know, and of course as much weed as I could possibly get would be really wonderful. And if I could dress real fun and enjoy the company of my friends, whoever's around, that would be good. And, but okay, I am going to, I don't want to get the school bus in the background because you got a bunch of kids waiting. And I don't want to violate their right to privacy and all that shit. But it's absolutely raining, and I would get water on the camera if I kept it out there anymore. Plus, water's not good for keyboards. But I also have other baked goods here. Got miniature cornmeal muffins. Okay. I just have to make sure that the mice can't get at them. I've got a pumpkin bread. Oh, these are so good. This is some kind of muffins with, I guess these must have been for Halloween, They have watercolor scheme on them, green, orange, and purple. And this, it says, I hope I don't fall on the stairs. Confetti doodah pudding cake. But hopefully the mice won't get at that. So I have offered people a bunch of things. I got the pumpkin muffins, the chocolate chip muffins that the mice ate a third of one of them. And yes, they are actually able to eat those through the plastic. What the hell else was I gonna tell you? Oh yeah. What else I have for whoever comes back? I was showing them, well, some of the things I had in Sterling that I hadn't protected yet. But I want to show them that.
Dance coming.
Yeah, at 2 o'clock, and I need to get some rest before then.
Right.
Okay, anybody comes here. Well, these are kind of mostly for, I share whatever Thomas's English muffins. You've got Entenmann's Pophams donut holes, devil's food glazed. They're like the munchkins that Dunkin' Donuts would have.
What's that yellow thing on the bottom?
Oh, it's just it's actually show notes for for a video that I didn't do, and I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I was. Oh, this is another kind of pasta. I'm not going to cook, but this is 3-color rotini pasta. But I was originally going to use them, and then I realized that wasn't nearly enough for my mom and me to have. If it's something really, really wonderful, we might want to have seconds. And what good is it having something wonderful? You only have a little plate of it, There have been too many times when, but you want to have seconds if you want seconds, So anyway, these are pumpkin walnut muffins. And 2 remaining chocolate chip muffins, because Mom had one and the mouse ate half or a third of one. Okay. And these I found way too sweet. These say 4-pack jumbo maple donuts. They were like bear claws, but there was something about them that I found just too much. Too sweet. I mean, I don't know. Because I like maple syrup, I really do, but these just were too sweet, I guess. Or it had a sourness of the apple flavor. But anyway, I'm going to put these here. I'm putting them here and I'm hanging them on her doorknob because I found it on the stair landing. All of a sudden the mice have discovered it. And since I know that they can eat through the hard plastic, I don't want them eating any more of this stuff. Oh, and I figured out what to do if they get into a box of pasta. They got into, that thing that I thought was mouse-proof that turns out isn't. Well, I found the pasta that Mom and I are going to eat spaghetti and clams today, right? And here they'd eaten a corner this much out of that cardboard box. So I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to throw out the whole box. Most people, including most of you, I'm guessing, as soon as a mouse starts nibbling on something, you probably throw out the whole thing. Like if a quarter of a loaf of bread has been nibbled, you probably would throw out the whole thing. And my mom, I know, she probably do that. Well, guess what? I think this is wasteful. No wonder people got starved in the Middle Ages when the plague happened. Because what you do, you approach it wrong. Is say you have a pile of grains, or you have a pile of pasta, or you have a box of pasta like I had, and they start eating at it. Even granting that their minds are small enough that sometimes they can fit their bodies through the whole thing. Huh?
They would burn the rest of it.
In the Middle Ages? Okay.
And also in the 1800s when the recurred. Man, it's fudge. in the middle, in the Midwest, like in Milwaukee and, around
You know,
here.
one of the things that made the plague last longer, the Catholic Church had this one particular pope. I'm trying to remember what his name is, but he hated cats. And the thing is, if he had loved cats instead of hating them and throwing them in fire and stuff, then there would be more cats to have eaten and defeated the rodents that had the plague, which was spread by the fleas. Actually, the fleas bit the rodents. And anyway, so you better not have a cat hater, but it is what it is. But where the heck was I going with this? Anyway, oh yeah, oh yeah. I developed a way to now I remember where I was going with this. I found a way to not waste the food when mice get into it. You say they get into your box of pasta, right? And it's always been on its side. And you find a little hole and all the little drawings. What I did was I took a nice pair of scissors. I cut the top off this box, and I found a nice big enough Ziploc bag. And she watched me do it. I did it right in front of her. And I started taking handfuls of the pasta out and looking at each one. And I said, I'm going to wait. I'm going to do this until I see the first turd. The moment I see the black rice, it's not rice, then I'm thinking, okay, I consider things contaminated. There was no shit. In, oh, you know what, Mom? That might be getting on. My audio. No, excuse me. Yes, it could. I get in trouble for that. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for this shit. Anyway, I was able to get most of a pound of this rotini pasta, and that's what we're going to use tonight. Because I'm thinking, you know how you got to break up long spaghetti to fit a small pot, and a rice cooker, let's face it, is a small pot. Rotini pasta, them and elbows in little shells are the best. And I believe that I saw a mouse eat one little shell, but I made shells twice, right? Little shells?
Mm-hmm.
I made my shrimp scampi using the little shell pasta. To me, that's what you use for seafood, is shell pasta. That was always the favorite thing to make for spaghetti and clams, but really anything will do. Except for real thick ziti's and stuff, I don't think that's appropriate. But really, Anyway, this is going to be the first part of my birthday celebration before I get my rest. This is the important part. These are the real people. My mom, obviously, she started all this shit. And Ozzie, I've known him since I was, 14, 15, something like that? And those guys, another thing I want to mention to you about the guys that were here with the dog. Do you remember that incident where Sean was out and got in trouble with the cops, and he was pushed back home in the shopping cart, and somebody rang the doorbell, and they rang, and you opened your door, and you had to take Sean out of the shopping cart. Well, anyway, one of the people involved...
I never had to take him out of the shopping cart. Believe me, he got out of that shopping cart on his own, because he didn't want his mother to listen to his mother.
Oh, well,
He
you
got out
remember
on
that
his
day?
own.
One of the people that rang the doorbell and ran was Dutchie. So, some of the people that I'm introducing you to are people who are really family friends, for what it's worth. The people, a lot of them knew my father, and had memories, and growing up and stuff. So, anyway, happy birthday to me and all that stuff. I will talk to you guys in a couple hours. Bye.
Bye.